Hey guys and gals, welcome back to SnowRunner. This episode we're going to do another little rescue mission here. Shouldn't be too bad. Last episode, kind of a nightmare, a little bit frustrating. Anyway, there's a little Dawn 71 is what it's called. We left it on the road. We should have enough maintenance parts and fuel on this van add-on that we have here to get that repaired. We'll get that done, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do the rest of the episode. We might move to a different area. Not sure. See if I can not flip this thing. You doing all right, Interskater? Okay. He's like, you doing okay with your speaking? Not really. We got a little sunshine today on the map here. Pretty much rained. It was rainy and foggy. It's in a little bit of a salty mood anyway. It certainly didn't help. Go over the bridge here. Paint job of the truck kind of matches the little van add-on. Kind of cool. Unintentional. Fuck off, skater. The shit was that? Damn it. I was trying to shift into high gear. Apparently it's too much for me to handle. High gear, it controls the speed. I don't have to worry about getting too... Because at high speeds, this thing just wants to fucking go all over the road, tip over. High speed's kind of nice. Especially for somebody like me who apparently can't fucking drive. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Alright, we just need fuel. I wish there was a way to go back here, but there's not. You gotta come out of the menu, go into refuel. Yeah. So there's no... I don't have fuel on this. I'm taking this from my fuel tank. Which, I guess that's okay. How does this not have fuel on it? This, like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. All right, well, that's done. There's not a whole lot left here to do. Honestly, we've got bricks there, which is here. I've got... Jesus. Aside from that, we have... There's just, like, timed quests left, and I don't really want to screw with the timed quests. Yeah, I tell you what, this is really the only thing I want to do. The bricks are here. So let's recover. So what we need to choose here... Am I saving this truck for something here? Hold on, where's my little notes? I made notes here. I think this... Yeah, so this truck here is the best for contests. So we want to keep that one. The Caterpillar is the best for rescue. Well, no, 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 no. Well, that's what it says. I gotta be honest, I don't really like this truck too much. Truck storage. This is what we need. So this has the crane attachment. Let me deploy this. Yeah, so with this, I can do my little... where is it? Little loading crane here. The problem, though... Hold on, hold on. Get rid of saddle low. I need that. But now can I add... Yes, that's what I want. So now I keep the I keep the crane, which is what I want. All right, let me make sure we don't have any... Man, I wish I could get these unlocked here. Just have the one gearbox. Okay, we need to change these tires because that's terrible. There's the best mud tires I can get are going to be these. Excellent, excellent. We'll take that. And I've got high power winch. We've got does that matter? I guess not, but let's take it. Okay. Let's plot this out here and see if I cannot fuck up. There's still this weird thing that's driving me nuts with it. It's so fucking sensitive now. I feel like it was an update that was made. All right, I'm only going to plot to there so I know to pick up the the bricks and not drive past them. This truck has limitations, but let's see if we can get it done with this vehicle. Way better on gas than the green machine. Jesus Christ. Here's the bricks. Do you see that's a lie? Bricks are up here. What am I stuck on? fuck is going on? What the fuck is happening? Is there a... I don't know what the hell that was. It's like a rock or something there, maybe? Probably was. Could have been like a log under the water I couldn't see there. Okay, here are the bricks. Right there. Right. Okay, so I need this kind of stabilized. Let's try this. We need to activate the anchor here. Rain mode here. Okay. Okay, let's pack that. Whoops. Pack the cargo. Alright. Give me morning, please. Alright, let me plot out where we're going here. We need to take them to the village. Okay, we're taking them here. Okay, so... Devs, please. Oh my god. Okay, I got a trailer I left there. Okay, village. And do I want to... I guess we'll come up this way. Hopefully this isn't a mistake here. And I think I can drive through there. We'll see if we can drive through here. Just stay in this gear here. Would be fine, but I can't be in this high gear. If the truck comes to a stop, the engine will stall. Kind of wish I'd put that load forward to the cab there. It does affect the steering a little bit with the weight up in the back like that. Ha. That was fucking close, man. We still actually might flip here, which is going to be real frustrating. Got to pull off there because we're... Okay. Go back super low gear here. I got pinned. I got to get up onto the ridge here. I got to get up onto the top. Dude, man, that is a rough fucking spot right there. I'm going to be pinned here as well. Oh my god, that's ridiculous, man. That's fucking stupid. Woo! Brutal. This is another little roll spot right here. Look at this shit. I'm gonna flip here. I just think we are. Okay. Well, low gear to the rescue, I guess. Yeah, I remember this vehicle. There's no flex. There's no flex in it. Okay. Where the fuck is the road at? Right here. Hopefully that was the worst little part in there. I was concentrating so fucking hard. No way I'm going to get up on that ridge right there. Stuck. We're just stuck. Come on. Yikes. It's going to be a mistake coming down through here. Get that rain coming down again. The key here is just slow and steady. What am I supposed to do here, man? I'm not going to be able to do that. It's just going to fucking tip over. My God. I'm trying to make it so the wheels slide down. Yeah, I didn't want to ride up on that ridge, but we're not. I don't know if we can do this. I think it's just going to flip right over here. Okay. All right. That was pretty rough. I think with any kind of speed right there, you're done. The rain let up. This is Van Morrison. Got an apiary over here. Alright, this is where I was going to try to cut through here. Should be doable in this truck. I'm gonna have to murder somebody? I might. I'm gonna have to murder somebody. Sweet mother of ass! Damn it, it's a fucking tree. Alright, we're going through this way. I'm gonna go through here. There you go. Look your fence and your pumpkins. Oh, they actually made them so they break. I don't know. Is that the best place for pumpkins? Inside your gated fence there? I don't know. I don't think so. You want to get that shit replanted so your family doesn't starve. Yes, goodbye. Okay. Done. Alrighty. I think that's pretty much all I want to do here. Let's see what we have left here. Yeah, all this is time stuff, and I'm not real worried about the time stuffed. Stuffed? The time stuff. Yeah, we've got all the vehicles, a couple trailers we left, but I think we're done here in this little area. Wait, drowned bricks? What's drowned bricks? Did I not do that? What if they're down here? Maybe. Little tractor there. Alright, well, here's what we're doing. Recovering. Let's retain that. Retain all these. Then we can move. Let's go to the global map here. Oh, we've got all this stuff locked here. You guys want to try British Columbia? This is a DLC I got. Let's see. What do we have left to do at the Smithfield Dam? Let's go there. We got oil barrels and shit to do here. Drilling site. There's some major things we can do here. Complete harbor delivery. I have to complete this, instruments of development. And I got to complete power lines before I do that. Where's power lines? Deliver to the fallen pole. Metal beams. Okay, I need 3 sets of metal beams. Which we get at the warehouse. We got to take them through here. Well, let's do this. Let's get ourselves here to the Smithfield Dam. Oops. Let's go to the garage. We'll start this since this is locking a whole bunch of stuff. We can do these bigger contracts here. Yeah, this has no fuel on it. That is weird, man. That doesn't even make any sense. All right. I need my saddle low. So let's have a look here. What the hell was that? Power lines. Let's track this. Can I actually see? Island Lake. Oh, I see. Fallen poles. Okay, so we're going to come through here is where we would come through. All right. So there's one delivery there. 2 and 3. Well, let's do it. So we got to plot out a course here. So what I need to do... They make this so stupid, man. So I have to get the, the beams here. You got to drive all the way across the map, then all the way back here. Yeah, you can't get them at this warehouse. They do this on purpose, which I think is a little bit kind of dumb that you couldn't get them there. And let me just make sure I can't get them. If we go to... Is there a warehouse here? No. I can't get them here. That'd be too easy. All right, this is going to be a long one. Yes, it is. So we got a ways to go here. So we'll head out. Where am I at? Why is it doing that? Let me leave the garage. There we go. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. I'll come down here. It's just so frustrating. Oh, sorry about the mic bump. So what I can do here, there's a trader store here, which is fine. God, this is such a pain in the ass. Well, we're just going to come all the way through this twisty-ass shit. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to stop at the trader store. How many slots does metal beams take up? 1 or 2? Well, let's find out. Before I go to the trailer store, we'll see what the beams take up. Well, no, I'll go to the trailer store first. That way I can actually... I should write this down. Because if I can do 2 at a time, or maybe even 3, we can do it in one fell swoop. I don't know if this is the best truck or the best vehicle, because the problem with this vehicle, as you know, is the fuel. It's terrible. Now, if I stayed in high gear like this, look at us. We're burning about 1.5 gallons of fuel a minute, whereas if I go to automatic, you can look at that. It's like 5 times the amount of fuel there. It would just take a hell of a long time. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to do a cutscene to save some time because it's going to take a while to get over there. And I'll cut back in at the warehouse. Hang tight. Okay. So I went back over to the trailer store over there. There is a 5-slot trailer with this fuel add-on, this little maintenance package. But it requires saddle high, which I don't have, and I don't feel like going all the way back to change it. So what we're going to do, we're just going to grab one load here. That's what we'll do. And we'll at least get one thing done. Now we've got to come oh my god. Oh my gosh. What the hell? I can't believe how far away they made this. Yeah, I've got to come all the way back down. I'm not real excited about this. They made this real difficult here. I don't know if I've got the fuel to actually get through here is the problem with this truck here. But I guess we'll see. We'll see what we can do. I'm going to keep it in high gear like this because it does use a little bit less fuel. Problem is I can't be in high gear if we come to a stop. I got to switch out. But well, what am I talking about? I've got the fuel tank. That's the whole point of it. Now, for the second delivery, I'll probably get back to the garage and take the saddle high, and we'll try the other trailer to see how it fails. Now, it fares a little bit longer, but I don't want to do this 3 times. Yeah, that's one thing that's it's almost like they time-gated a game that doesn't have a subscription. There's so much to do in it, you know, so it doesn't really need to have these... Like, you start at one side of the map, you have to go to the other side of the map, then you have to deliver it to the other side of the map. There's a lot of that in the game, and it just seems a little bit unnecessary. But, you know, at the same time, I guess it does make it so you have to think a little bit, you know, what's the best truck for me to use for fuel? Should I grab a fuel container and leave it halfway? Like, I guess that's why they do a lot of that. So with that 5 slot, I can get 2. I can get 2 of these on it, because they do take up 2 slots. Okay, I need to get low gear here, just so I don't drive off the bridge. And then back to high. Can't get away from the rain. This might be the best gear for... I don't want to be in high gear downhill. Too much speed. Just take low gear here. Now, there is also a truck, when I was looking up, trucks, there's one that is best for overloading. So I think what it has like a platform type of trailer. And what you can do is just stack shit on top of it. But I don't know how that works with deliveries, because I don't know if that registers. Like, so in other words, if I had a little crane here, and I just maybe tried to balance another load on top of this, you don't get credit for the turn-in. But I guess you could take it with you, unload the first thing, and then pack the second thing and do it that way. But I don't know. But I did see there's a best in slot truck for overloading. We're heading downhill here. Yes. So I'm pretty worried here. Just need to stay in low gear, and I need to hit this as straight as possible. Okay. A little break in the rain. This is the most dangerous stuff, where you've got a downhill plus an angle. There's those concrete blocks. sideboard trailer we abandoned. You know, this is going to be rough if I try to do two. Yikes. All right, the tunnel is in sight here. Yeah, probably not exciting, very exciting to watch. I could do, I could do it kind of like off camera, do some cutscenes, but I think what I want to do, I do want to try Saddle High, and I want to try two at a time to see how we fare. I noticed back there they do have telephone poles to winch to, things like that. Yeah. All right. First delivery, not too far off here. It's right there. Yeah, I haven't jumped all over the place on the map. Let's see if we can kind of get focused down and get this this first area, these first couple areas done, completed. Oops. Actually made it on the fuel that we had. And I was a little bit short when we started too, so this high gear paying off, sure. All right. Telephone pole done. Now I got to go all the way fucking back to get the other ones. kind of rough, man. Where's that here? Wait, what? I can get them here? No, it's telling me I can pick them up here. How it, there's no way, right? That's a mistake. It wouldn't be moving here. Well, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go, we're going to try this. We'll come down here. I wonder if I can get through this. We're going to see if I can drive over that. I don't know. It just doesn't look too good. I guess that's a road. Let's see if we can pick them up here. Fuel up here in a minute. This would make a lot more sense if I could get them on this map. But it says it's a log station, so I don't know. If we were picking up poles, you know, like wooden poles, it would make a little bit more sense to me. I think I can drive around this. We're going to find out, aren't we? I don't know, man. I want to stay to this side. My wheels are hard cut there, but it sure doesn't seem like I'm turning. Let me refuel really quick. I don't know what I'm connected to there, but it's working. Little log. I gotta hope that I clear the trailer here. This is a mistake. Trying to come on this side of it. Do I clear that? Stuck. Okay, here's what we do. Just release the trailer. Attach the trailer. Let me get myself out here. Sorry about that. It's my little stupid hotkey. Man, why wouldn't you connect to the trailer instead of the... You can't connect to the front of that? That's weird. I don't think I'm getting out. Let me get a bit more solid here. Too far away now, aren't I? Yeah, that's not the... Oh, man. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I don't even know if I can get connected back to this. I'm going to repair this site first. If I can get under this, I'm just going to delete the trailer here. I don't think I'm getting back under that, am I? If I can push it. Hold on, if I can push it. Can I push it real good? If I can push it real good from the back, maybe I can push it through. Look how much fuel I've burnt. Bridge the gap. Wooden planks from the sawmill. Change of plan. And I have got 2 trailers here that I can use. Wooden planks times 2. Okay. Let's get back. Let's do this. We'll repair this. If I can get the hell out of here. And then we can carry on with our mission. That thing is stuck in there good. Hope I've got fuel to do this. It's going to be a busted-ass mission if I run out of fuel, and it's actually looking like I might. Let's track this real quick. All the little puzzle pieces you got to do before you can, like, everything's kind of, you know, gated behind something else, which makes sense. And I've got 2 trailers here I can use. Get the planks here. Pardon me. I think we can make it back. I'm going to stay in low gear here. Actually, what's better? Is high better than that? Definitely not. God, this thing's so hard to fucking shift, man. With the mouse? I don't know why. I'm gonna check my mouse. I wonder if it's overly... Wait a minute. God damn it. Stupid. If we can back this thing out here. It's got to turn that way. Alright, it's not too bad. Still kind of wondering if I can actually get the metal beams from the logging station. It doesn't make any sense. It says I can. Nice. If only I had done that shit first. Alright, let's leave this. Actually, you know what we're going to do here? Can I... Why can't I delete this, man? How did I do this before? I don't want to delete that. Do I have to be detached from it, maybe? Oh, I have to be detached from it. I guess that makes sense. All right, just get rid of that. Let me see if I can fuel up without being attached to this, because this could be a problem. I'm going to have to pull it out. Can I refuel here? Oh, looks like I can. No. Oh. No, I don't want that as my source. What did I just fucking do? I just fucked up there. It doesn't have any fuel in it? It doesn't have any fucking fuel in it. Well, I fueled up once. It's like once in a quarter that you can do there. Okay, well, that's kind of a problem. Okay, this episode is just busted here. Here's what we're going to do. Is there a trailer store here? There's not. But we don't need a trailer store. I don't need a trailer store. What is that? That's a fuel carrier. All right. I'm going to have to recover, unfortunately. Because I'm not going to be able to make it to this. I don't think so. I've got 10 gallons of fuel. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to delete this trailer. I'm going to recover the vehicle. Bring this back with me because of the fuel. We'll come back here next episode. We'll get these two things done. But I tell you what, let me just drive forward here. Because I want to see if I can actually, what I can load up here from the logging station. I don't even know if I can make it over there. Let's see what we can load up. If that's doable. I don't think we're going to be able to make it there with this shit. Maybe with the winch. come on, man. For fuck's sake, dude. Can we get to our 5 gallons of gas? I don't know. It's just right there, but it's going to be close. Let's see what we can load here. It just made it. Metal beams. I can get them. All right, well, that's all I needed to know. Okay. A little bit of frustration there. We'll try again next episode, but that'll do it for this one. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit tonight. Appreciate it. You guys and gals take care. Skeeter and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.